Hey man, let me say this to y'all, man. On this good Saturday. Stop living your life like you ain't got nothing going on. Right? Stop living your life like you a sucker. Like you a failure. That's what unsuccessful people do. And when I speak to y'all with these messages, these are the messages that I speak to myself with. Listen, man, you gotta tighten up. You gotta tighten up. You gotta stop living your life like you ain't got nothing going on. You gotta stop living your life like you don't have kids. You don't have kids on the way. You gotta stop living your life like you don't have a mortgage, like you don't have bills, like you don't have rent, like you don't have a car payment. You gotta stop living your life like you don't want to live, aka eating unhealthy, doing unhealthy things, putting yourself in unhealthy environments. Listen, man, you got to stop living your life like you ain't got nothing going on. And this is what hurts a lot of successful people, right? People who are experiencing success on a high level, they start to live their life like they ain't got nothing going on, right? We see this with entertainers. We see, rappers, basketball players, football players. They start to live their life like they ain't got nothing going on. To all my man, if you know you the breadwinner of the house, and you know your family depends on you, and you know your family depends on you bringing that check in every week, every 2 weeks, you gotta stop living your life like you ain't got nothing going on. You hear me? If you know you got kids, and we all know our kids need us, and we all know our kids is gonna need us here as long as we can stay on this earth, as long as possible, right? All them cigarettes you smoking, you gotta stop living your life like you ain't got nothing going on. All that dope you doing, you gotta stop living your life like you ain't got nothing going on. All that alcohol you drinking, you gotta stop living your life like you ain't got nothing going on. And if you ain't got nothing going on, and you just want to be a failure, and you just want to be a loser, have at it. Keep doing what you're doing. But this goes out to all my people who are 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and struggling and just constantly continuing to tell themselves, listen, man, I got something going on. I'm important, man. I'm important. When you important, you got to do important actions. Like right now, I'm headed to the gym to work on me, right? That's an important action. Not only do I work on me for me, but I work on me for my wife. I work on me for my kids, right? I got a newborn son on the way. I got to make sure that I stay in shape, right? I got to make sure I stay in shape. I got to make sure I'm healthy, you know what I'm saying? So I can be here for as long as I can be here for my kids and my family. You got to stop living your life like you ain't got nothing going on, right? You really wake up in the morning and the first thing you do, right? And this ain't no shot to nobody, but when I'm talking, and this is what we dealing with as men and women and human beings on this earth. Listen, man, the first thing you do is wake up and put a cigarette straight to your mouth. You ain't drunk no water, you ain't did no cleanse. It ain't about the cigarettes. It's about what you do before the cigarette. You're not even trying to cleanse the body. You're not even trying to heal the body. You're not even trying to stop smoking cigarettes, right? This goes at all my weed smokers. This goes at all my, and I'm not talking about people who are sick and people who need it, right? Right? You smoking too much weed. You smoking weed like you ain't got nothing going on. You smoking weed 24 hours a day. You know you drive a truck. Why are you smoking weed? Because if you get into an accident, we all know what happened. What they do? They drug test you. You gotta stop living like you ain't got nothing going on, guys. Because at the end of the day, this is what's going on, right? We going through life like we don't have nothing going on. We going through life like we not important and we not loved, and our loved ones don't need us. You might be depressed, you might be suffering from anxiety, but guess what? Your people need you, man. People love you, whether you believe it or not, and your people need you here. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. We gotta stop, and I say we gotta stop living our life like we ain't got nothing going on. We do got something going on. It ain't about the money all the time, but we do got something going on, and that's being here for our families, and that's being, the most healthiest we can be, man. That's my message on this good Saturday, man. We gotta stop living our life like we ain't got nothing going on. I love y'all. Peace.